Итак, здравствуйте, дорогие подписчики и зрители канала. Меня по-прежнему зовут Александр, и мы сегодня продолжаем проходить Divinity Original Sin 2. В прошлый раз мы все-таки сбежали с корабля. Ну, как сбежали, его затопили. И направились в форт Радость. Место заключения всех магов Истока. А Исток, как здесь заведено, магия крайне мощная. Так. Мы забрали вкусняшку. Гетто, то есть это самая задница форта. И можно было их потрогать. Вы, похоже, пропустили все веселья. По-моему, мы их видели, нет? Друг мой, помоги мне приручить этого зверя, он должен нас уважать. Уважать, ха, порядком кто-то следить должен. Буру. А, это Ифан. Да, мы с ним знакомы. К счастью. Отойди, не мешай, парень, это не твое дело. Одинокие волки сами решают, какое их дело, а какое нет. Это местный ауфник. Плати, эльфятина. Грифа не надуть, особенно таким, как ты. Стать с Ифаном и попросить убраться. Попросить, да? Пожалуйста, уберитесь отсюда, козлы. Катитесь отсюда вы оба. Вы и капли пота моего не стоите. Эльфийка кланяется. Следуй за мной, пока сюда не пришли другие. Здесь есть безопасное место. Пойдем. Главное, беспалевно. Алтарь странствия идеально. Медленно идем и не палимся, ребят. Чтобы нас никто не преследовал. Обязательно оглядываемся. Тепло. Он собаки нам патрулирует, молодец. Скулит. Лопату можно взять, интересно? Чтобы копать. Угу, идеально. Смотри-ка. Спасибо за помощь с этим гранью, милые, таких как мы, тут немного. Мы должны помогать друг другу, эльф. Сказать, что вам за нее стыдно, ее следует стать... Вы были рады помочь. А есть ли какой-то способ выбраться из форта? Слушай, а кто здесь у вас главный? Понятно. Ее мы-то найдем, да? Слушай, а как ты попала в форт Радость? Вы типа исцелители. Похвально. Блин, жалко тебя очень, жалко. Пока ты не ушел. Давай. Ну и что за случай, рассказывай. Ой. Магическая. Нельзя больше, да? Кошак, привет. Подожди, откуда у меня отрезанная голова? Это от кого я взял? В пустых глазах застыло выражение ужаса. Что за кошмар они видели прямо перед смертью? Съесть. Суп из нее сварить. Вы закрываете лицо руками. Вы только что узнали, эльфийскую родину уничтожил туман смерти. Это сделал ваш орден. Как же так? Кайф. Только для этого надо мастерство охоты. Ладно. Там есть проход. Казан. Я не помню, а в этой игре есть ограниченный вес? О, тяжело слишком. Ладно. Иди. Она здесь главная, да?
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way.
Приключения.
I see you come here seeking a great adventure. Do you find it?
Да, путешествие было то еще.
She laughs and looks around as though taking in the scenery, though her eyes are still covered.
Many people to meet, many stones to turn, and there is a great joy here, as though the walls and water themselves were made by many smiling gods. Even if we are here under unhappy circumstances, still I feel it.
Откуда она узнала?
I see it before my eyes.
Это еще и тяжелая ноша.
It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps.
Her eyebrows shoot up.
А, в смысле, она удивляется или что?
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to my protector, my friend, an elf like me, with a spirit bright as new leaves. He tries to help me, to save me, and he suffers very much. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return.
Отлично.
And he tells you what you seek. A way
Да,
out.
я помогу твоему другу.
You bring me great peace. Thank you, my friend. I miss him very much. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling.
Ящер.
You do not free Amiro without him.
А, я понял.
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Magisters I handle, but small ones. We do not have many in my tribe anymore. And in yours?
Я уже давно не был дома.
It is a strange moment. Elves travel far from home, or they are taken. I hope you are well, dear one.
I feel him, but I do not see.
Ну что, детишки?
The child ignores you and continues with her game.
Ну в какую игру вы играете?
I'm playing Helene, hero of the whole world. That was my mum's name. She died when the void broken came.
Я очень об этом сожалею.
Suddenly, the child's face crinkles into a grimace. She seems on the
Бедная.
verge of sobbing when her face suddenly goes still and blank.
Она
She
улыбается и
smiles as she
продолжает
continues
играть.
her game.
Пацан.
Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my
Ха-ха.
sword.
Пощади, не убивай.
I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again, ever. You're really fun. Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me. Ready? Go! You found me. Okay, wait, let go.
Честно. Какая еще невидимость? Вы чё? Что ты пришел, да, отсюда?
State your business. Certainly, you may not be a lizard, but your kind are hardly so bad as the
Ну,
humans.
хотя бы так. Спасибо, что я не мерзотный.
If it's trade you're looking for, I've made a habit of procuring items that can prove rather useful inside these walls.
Слушай, а есть у тебя что-нибудь заинтересовать-то,
That's for you to decide.
а? Это тебе решать. Блин, был бы у меня какой-то воин вентиляционный, да? Помощнее. Блин. 287, у меня 90. Блин, мне не хватит, надо подзаработать, ребят, немножко. Буквально чуть-чутеньки. Так, это мы с тобой, да, общались? Все, я с тобой общался. Все верно. Твою мать. Ты меня напугал. Лучший друг? Ну, давай посмотрим. Представиться. Ты молодец. Только есть проблема, я очень... Так, ребята, запомнили вот это место? Надо будет найти лопату и туда пойти. Кайфовая игра. Просто кайфовая. Вообще капец какая кайфовая. Тепло. Что там за место такое? А если... Там 1 000 000 хп у него. Лопата. А как здесь что происходит, интересно? У меня ничего не осталось. Причем, можно же как-то его вылечить. Блин, превращение. Я бы купил.
Out my face, or I'll punch your lights
Ну-ка.
out.
He smacks your hand away, refusing the potion.
You're trying to kill me, ain't you? Get! Those bleeding fools think they run the place, but I showed them.
Я показал.
Shut your trap.
Чел.
Lest you want.
Блин. Ты, конечно, вредный дед, но я бы тебя спас. Ты? Блять, я один.
The dog focuses at the cat at your feet, baring its teeth and
Не влюбился себе мой кот, да? Подожди, а ты кого палишь-то вообще?
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll.
Костя набросала.
Or so she said.
Играла в Baldur's Gate.
Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
Так, а чем тебя ящер привлекает?
No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let my needle do the licking. There is no other elf like me.
Таких больше и нет.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in the... Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features.
Откуда у тебя этот шрам, Джокер?
Let me tell you a
Давай.
little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of
Понятно.
but now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him.
Это не тот.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get... That makes you a liability. That makes you needle.
Присоединишься?
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to be... Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you? Escape.
Ты меня интригуешь.
How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Я тебе вообще-то жизнь спас на корабле.
Well
Умный
played.
ход. Даже она согласилась.
Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push?
Я тоже думаю, что делать с моей маленькой иголочкой. Тыкнуть в тебя или нет?
You know what? Today is a rather
Свежий
fine
ветерок,
day.
солнышко светит.
Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we
Давай.
talk to that lizard I mentioned.
Поболтаем.
I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
Покуда спасает его.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall
Давай
we?
обсудим.
You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth. The quick silence, the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon.
Да,
or
давай,
magic.
без проблем.
Suits me fine. Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least
Да,
she's
с ней
on your
особо не
side
поспишь.
for the moment.
А, о каком ящере была речь? Здесь нет ящеров. Какой ящер? И фан бен место. А где девчонка с Лоуси?
Hey, I know you.
Эй, я тебя знаю.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame
Я была
Josephine
госпожой
Pimbleby.
Жозефиной.
And you were
Ты, значит...
you. Glad to
Да,
see
я
you.
рада, что ты выбрался, это офигенно.
Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
Я точно не помню, я просто упал в воду.
Me too.
Я тоже, кстати, да.
Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
Я слышал странный голос, кажется, он хотел, чтобы мы выжили.
I heard the same thing.
Да, это было то же самое.
Do you know what this
А
means?
знаешь, что это значит? Это значит, что я не одна такая особенная.
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face.
Короче, она рада, счастлива,
And her
будет
whole
ходить с
body
нами.
goes rigid. She is stock still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark.
От ее глаз вниз по скулам расползается темная сетка сосудов. Мягко окликнуть ее и спросить: а все с тобой нормально, девица?
Her head snaps to you mechanically.
Ее голова поворачивается к вам, будто на шарнире. Глаза смотрят прямо в ваши. Типа ее глаза в мои, да? Они темны и безжизненные, расширены зрачки, словно две бездны.
Light suddenly flashes
Внезапно
back
лицо
at
ее
her
озаряется
face.
цветом, серые вены пропадают, кожа розовеет, она расслабляется всем, мать его, телом.
Anyway.
Короче, мы о чем говорили? Мы обсуждали кораблекрушение.
Oh yeah.
Да.
Shipwreck, all right. Not much more to say about it, I guess. Papa Joris used to tell me, Losa, he'd say, Losa, you ever find yourself in a sinking ship, follow the rats. They'll find your
Она
way
следовала
out.
за крысами, да?
Applies to a lot of situations, actually. Vermin tend to know what's what.
Может ли она объяснить, что делала мгновение назад?
Oh, it's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit, well,
Гостеприимно.
a bit hospitable. Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road.
Да.
That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Сказать, что, возможно, вы понимаете ее лучше, чем она думает.
She gives you a searching look.
You seem pretty well adjusted. So, how are you enjoying the joy? Yeah, same story here. Reckon in my case, they might actually be right, though. So, you want to check this place out together?
Ты сама
Strength in
приглашаешь?
numbers and all that.
Да,
It
давай.
does, right?
Правда?
Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if... Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
Так. Блин. Давайте обычный заклинатель. Пускай будет нас лечить, да, наверное.
Sounds fine. So, we're good to go?
Да, погнали.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself.
Ага.
Lead the way.
Она попроще себя ведет. Это какое-то злое. Так, сохраняемся. Думаю, пока что с собой Ифана возьмем.
I saw what you did there, convincing Burrow not to lay down the lore on that elf. Your kind stick together like stink on garbage, don't you? I'm sure you would have.
Буру.
You're kind of getting too big for your boots, you know? Bloody cavies. Ought to keep out of our hair if you don't want to pay for the pleasure. This time, mate.
Ну, еще все с тобой ясно.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down. He nods at you. The shadow
А, он еще улыбается.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops.
Мы плыли на одном корабле.
Weren't you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours. He grips your hand tight as a vice and shakes it.
Видимо, мы ему понравились. Слушайте, я думаю, может быть, все-таки не будем брать Фейна, а возьмем этого Ибана.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job.
Работа такая. Моя
My
работа.
job. Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
Кого-то так.
That's the truth. For me, for you, for everyone in this place. Why not help each other get out of here?
Почему бы не помочь друг другу выбраться отсюда? У тебя есть план?
The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. Haven't quite worked out the details yet, but I'll wager it'll be no worse than what'll happen if we stay put. 2 heads are better than 1, and when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
Да, кивнуть.
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up
Давай
front.
обсудим.
Should keep more of our blood in. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other
Странник
skills.
сойдет.
What do you need? Can do.
Идем, да?
Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right you are. Lead the way.
Логан. Серьезно? Стал мне игрушечный арбалет. Столько мест, куда можно пойти. Ау.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend, even if your kind has displeased the god so terribly of late. Haven't you heard? Bishop Alexander, the divine's own son,
Чел, у тебя проблемы явные. Тебе, наверное, этот ошейник на горло давит.
Do not doubt that he will come into his powers at any moment, and then he shall ascend.
The divine himself, Lucian. Shrines turned into a memorial, it seems.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers.
And what you after?
Что ты там мастеришь?
I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself, for those bodyguards of hers. Boy, they're sharp.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something?
Откуда у тебя это устройство? Выглядит оно довольно опасно.
Found it in the scrap heap not so long
В
ago.
мусорной куче, нихера
We
себе.
used to know each other back in the day, you know. Dallas and I. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
Слушай, не придумал ли она проклятые
She
ошейники?
nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions? For you? Hell no.
That's for me to know, and you to get out of my face. Buy or shut
Понятно.
off. All manner of things. Have a look.
И хлама так не особо много на самом деле. Ага. Как хитро. Можно взять и случайно и подарить все это. Все это с вами ясно, короче. Это что, все не имется? А тебе зачем? Ну, давай рассказывай.
You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast.
Что ты там запланировал, думать?
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folk I have a way out of here. It won't be easy.
Давай.
I need a partner. Just are you interested?
Давай.
Attaboy. Who wouldn't? Finally someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple. Completely foolproof. I have a
Значит, ты хочешь мне дать заклинание телепортации, да?
I can't use it on myself, but with your help we can.
Ну, видимо, местами меняет.
There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn.
Там, по-моему, крокодила. Я начинаю вспоминать. Я раньше начинал эту игру, но не проходил. Давай. Крокодилье логово, охереть. Давай, отмечай. Сколько их?
Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those overgrown.
Say, I don't know any elvish ditties. Got nothing spicy enough to keep my mind off this.
Вы пытаетесь вспомнить эльфийскую песню под названием «Древний цветок», но не припоминаете ни слов, ни мелодии.
Don't break your head there now. Been that long since you've been home, has it?
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Don't touch me. You're too close. This collar, this place.
Ну, знаешь ли, я тебя тоже понимаю.
You seem fine. Don't you feel how tight this collar is?
Her hands move again to her throat. She seems to try to make space between her neck and the collar, but there's no space to be made.
Бедная.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her.
Ben Mist, Ifan, Ben Mist, you killed them. You killed them. He killed them all. Murderer. Keep him away from me. Help somebody.
Yet so quickly.
Ты охерела, что ли?
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster Ben Mist away from me.
Давайте за ней побегаем.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do.
Короче, походу нарвался, да?
Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house. No problem, Freshie. In that case, enjoy your stay. But
Ну-ка давай. Очком тебе заплатить, может быть.
I'm sure the Reds told you. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy.
Ну-ка.
Now why would I go and do a thing like that, Freshy? I don't know.
Воззвать его к чести.
Honor. We're a little short on that around this place.
Ты не сдаешься.
But go on then. Whatever pennies you've got in your pocket ain't worth my breath.
Ну-ка, расскажи о Грифе.
Another inmate, but you wouldn't guess it. Runs this place like he's Dallas herself.
Нифига себе.
Shouldn't be too hard to find him in the kitchen.
Понятненько.
Pipe down, Farah. It's
Please.
time to accept.
Please, you must help me. No one here will help
А чем помочь? Как зовут ребенка?
Irma. She's called Irma. I haven't seen her in days. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn
А что
camp will lift a
известно-то
finger to
тебе о
help me
дочке?
find her. I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was
Почему больше никто тебе в поисках-то не
left her doll
помогает?
behind too. It's so unlike her. This place turns people cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here?
Ну-ка, дай-ка куклу твою рассмотрим.
Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears
Бедная
with her
женщина.
shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. You are an angel. Truly you are.
Без проблем.
Don't like the game, The fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya? Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cooker, that one, and twice as loud. Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woken she was. Been dead and buried for a month, and there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring...
Понятно.
The bishop's much taller than I'd imagined.
So this is Fort Joy.
What a crumbling
Ну-ка.
disaster.
Let me guess. You're here for a match. Don't know what you heard, but they won't take it easy on you just 'cause you're an elf. Ha! That's the spirit. Down the hatch then. Thorn will eat you up.
Бои у них.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Угу.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you
Давай.
if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown, you caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
Откуда ты знаешь, что он вор?
Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy.
А что у тебя украли, братишка?
Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular.
Давай я найду тебе припасы.
Or he'll die quiet.
А ты действительно готов пойти на убийство?
Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it all. No one starves anyone else.
He twirls his knife between his fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy.
Давай.
All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a... Listen up.
Туалет мне.
Back off.
Not like this. There's too many of them.
Угу. Понятно. У них вообще жопа.
Hey, down here. You're a little light in your pack, ain't you? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find
Что
anywhere
за
else
особые
in
каналы,
camp.
твою мать?
Procured by special means. Boss don't mind where the gold comes from, long as he gets his cut.
Понятно.
Have a look,
Ну,
why
что
don't
за
you?
особые каналы, давай
Your
рассказывай.
cash is plenty good here. Let's just say folks leave here, but they don't seem to take their effects. Maybe
Давай.
only the finest, you know.
What in his death caused it? So very woken are attracted to souls. But why?
Какой все дорогой, капец. Надо деньги искать, ребята.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again.
Sure.
Давай. Мне бы лопату найти еще. Ребят, лопату. Лопат ни у кого нет, зашибись. Угу. Может реально убить? Давайте хотя бы попытаемся, сохранимся. Может, Сибила поможет?
Your eyes brim with inquiry, so ask.
Давай. Сволочь. Какая невидимость. Ты дофига реально, смотри. Доспех морозика стоит говно. Он будет бить током, слышь? Он будет бить током. Так. Вода. Вот этого газанем. Ни хера себе нас носит. Попробуем. Не сильно я мутнел. Есть лечение, давайте. Чтобы было лечение.
nearby.
Погоди. Но физически брони больше. Блин. Не, ребят, это дохлый номер, пойдем припасы искать.
Griff glances from his blade.
You already know the terms. Nothing else to say.
An elf, caked in mud and blood, looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds his shoulder at a strange angle.
You believe what he says? That I am a thief? Deceptive. Like most men behind bars, I'm innocent. Like most of us here on the island, in fact. Aren't you like me? Looking for a way out? I do. I prepare it myself. One only has to follow.
Окей, без проблем.
But you guess I need something too.
Без проблем.
I know a way out. I show you. And you help me out of here. Finally. Progress. Griff releases me if he sees I do not have what he misses.
Где его найти?
You must find who steals them. After I am free, you are free.
А кто свистнул?
I see no one. In fact, I only hear the sound of Griff clearing his throat. You know how he does? Like so.
Зачем ему именно эти припасы?
Griff takes his own supplies. But Griff is a powerful man. Power is mysterious.
Что ты делал на кухне Грифа, кстати?
I intend no harm. I want only some provisions. A bit of bread, a potato or two. Nothing Griff should be loath to give.
Я понимаю.
I need to escape, and I have people to consider. You understand?
Я все понял.
Thank you. And
где теперь припасы искать?
Please.
Не знаю даже.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back at you.
You already know the terms.
Tell anyone where you got this, eh?
Ain't fit for beasts.
А кто откашливается?
Like you wanted.
Got it.
Хильда?
Still on your feet, eh? Glad to hear it. Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you. Well, he runs this place and everyone in it, including you.
Ищем кашляющих персонажей, короче. Тех, кто кашляет сильно-сильно.
That's what I did.
А кузнец случайно не кашлял? Нет, не кашляет.
You're kind of getting too big for you.
Gotta hand it to you.
А ты не кашляешь?
much talk.
По-моему, ты кашляешь.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened...
What do you need? By all means.
Нет.
An eyeful.
Не кашляет, она нормально. Мне показалось, ну, по крайней мере. Кто-то же должен был кашлять. А что с тобой?
Leave me.
О,
She smiles and reaches out as if to touch your arm.
слушайте, она кашляет. Ну, думаете, из-за того, что она украла, да?
Sorry. I almost forget sometimes. I can't wait to see what's next.
Или она просто болеет?
Done with this.
Прям классно. Ты не кашляешь?
Got a little too close to Mona, did you? Poor dear won't let me heal her. Lost all hope, I suppose. Why'n't you let me clear that up for you? No trouble. You're not the first, and you won't be the last.
Ой, спасибо.
Get your ugly mug out of here.
Угу. Ты да. Существо тяжело дышит. То есть даже не человек уже.
Pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams from its wide, bloodshot eyes.
You. Quite lost.
Да к тебе это уже промыли, чел. А ты еще и без ошейника.
Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now. You want to leave? You want to go?
Растет арника. Давай, я тебе помогу, я мистик, я молодец. Ты дебил. Ясно. Ты что, конченый, что ли? Его магией лучше бить, смотри. Я больше своих задел. Давайте заново, я думаю. Думаю, заново.
The creature heaves through
you now a little query. Where grows the maybe I am Perhaps
You're
it's okay.
scared, are you?
So much.
What do you want, freak? Watch yourself.
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and...
What? Oh, new, are you? Very good, very good. Make yourself at home. Advice? Hold on to yourself, my friend. The fort is full of decent folks turned savage by confinement. Do not let it happen to you. My mind? What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. What? No doubt the two are related. Perhaps if we can reverse the cause of our misfortunes, we can stop this madness before it goes any further.
Mind your manners round Griff, eh?
Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not him.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death at that—
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork. He
Bastard.
I'm waiting for someone, and it ain't you.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but...
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. If you got those, you'll be all right. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. It's nothing. If I haven't learnt that by now, I haven't learnt anything at all. Used to be I had a family, a husband, and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering. Thank you kindly, sweetheart. I do appreciate it. They were good lads. Too good for this place. In some ways, I'm glad they got out quickly. Listen to me, bubbling on like a cauldron. You're sweet to listen. And yes, they were lovely. Totally lovely. I'll see him again before I'm gone for good. You run along now, darling. You shouldn't spend what little time you've got left here listening to an old bleeding heart moan.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. For I am an elf. The tongue of others is not my tongue. You may speak of then and when, I do not. I refuse to learn their strange speech. We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? I am very curious. So tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. I see it in your shoulders, the weight you carry. I hope your wish comes true. Take this rope. It is a gift. It is common, but it helps you lift burdens. It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Ладно, ребят, давайте, наверное, на этом собственно, видится. Ладно, потом продолжим. Пока что подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии. И, как говорится, всем пока.